Now, again, I have a written introduction. If my old eyes will read it, we'll do this. The Nix Quartet was created almost 25 years ago. The present foursome has been together nearly 15 years. One half of the quartet weighs twice as much as the other half, and the total is about a half a ton. The quartet has a combined age of 273 years, has 146 years of barbershop singing experience, and is a total of 24 and a half feet tall. On the average, they sing baritone. They have 13 children, 15 grandchildren. They have been married 5 times for a total of 174 years, and that's why their wives insist that they go out singing as often as possible. From Calgary, please welcome Brass.
Look at 'em shuffling and shuffling down, rambling, scrambling and a-heading for town, hustling and buzzing and a-buzzing around, happily waiting at the station. Look at that train at number 709, huffing and puffing and arriving on time. Who do you think's about to arrive? The band they call the Dixieland Five, gonna play that muskrat ramble tune. You never heard it played. Join in the big parade. All together now, one and two, to join the happy throng. Feel the beat of that rambling, scrambling muskrat song. Come on, ramble along. Oh, ra-da-da-da-da. Shuffling, shuffling down, rambling, heading for town, hustling, buzzing around, happily waiting at station. Look at number 709, huffing and puffing and arriving on time. Who do you think's about to arrive? The band they call the Dixieland Five. We're gonna dance off both our shoes when they play those jelly roll blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters, B-A-double-L ball. That's all. That's all. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
If you've ever sung in a glee club, that would be the style or arrangement you would use. Singing the same song in church on Sunday, it might sound like this.
Old MacDonald had a farm,
And I bet some of you are old enough to remember the Four Freshmen or the High-Lows. Were they to sing this song, it might come out like this.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And the old-time barber shoppers, they'd lean on lampposts and slide from one cord to another, something like this.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. you. And we've got, 34,000 barber shoppers in North America today. We've got a whole bunch of young guys that have joined our society in the last few years. Wonderful musicians, tremendous arrangers. They've written some wonderful arrangements. We couldn't understand any of them, so we made up our own. Old MacDonald had a farm, Thank you. Would there be any grandmas or grandpas in the crowd? I figure we might have a few. Well, I'll tell you what. The next song we're going to sing, you'll recognize the words, but we do special actions to them. So we want you to pay attention, because when the grandkids come over tomorrow night for dinner, we want you to sing the songs, and we want you to pay attention and do the actions for them, and we're going to phone the TV station and find out if you did or not. Now is the time for a nursery rhyme.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they will come home, wagging their tails behind them.
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. Stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum. Said, what a good little girl are you. That doesn't rhyme.
No. Sing a song with sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirdies baking a pie. And when the pie was over, wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? Sing a song, Jack Horner sat in a shop,
when the wind
Christmas pie. Stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum. Said, what a good little boy am I. Love that old, love that old, love that old rhyme.
Did I ever tell you I got a cousin who's a veterinarian? You know, as a young man, he told me he got to traveling all over the world. And he said he once got to go to the Canary Islands. And he said, you know, a funny thing about that place, there's no canaries there. And he said sometime later he got to go to the Virgin Islands. And he said a funny thing about that place, there's no canaries there either.
I have kind of a tough question to ask, but I guess all I can do is go ahead and ask it. Would there be any ladies out there looking for a man? Oh, there's one. Is there one over there? Because I tell you what, we got this fella. He's not a bad chap. He's a little bent on the edges, but he's not a fella, and he's been a little down on his luck. Well, you tell them about it.
I got married last Friday. My new bride stood beside me. And much later on, when the guests had all gone, we stood side by side. We were glad we were wed when we got ready for bed then. With her false teeth and hair placed on a chair side by side. One cork leg to follow, one glass eye so small. Then she unscrewed her left arm and placed it on the chair by the wall. I stood there broken-hearted. Most of my wife had departed. So I slept on the chair. There was more of her there.
Thank you. Would there be any Irish men or Irish lassies in the audience? Oh, got one over here. Because I tell you what, for those of you that are Irish, and the rest of you that probably wish you were, we've got a little Irish ditty we're going to sing for you right now.
I'm not singing this song.
Why not?
I'm not Irish.
It don't matter, we're going to sing it anyway. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, you may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose, my rose. The bloom from my wild Irish rose, wild Irish rose.
We'd like to dedicate this song to anyone here tonight that had dinner.
Somewhere overweight people just like me must have some place where folks don't count every calorie. Somewhere over the rainbow way up tall, there's a land where they've never heard of cholesterol, where folks can eat just what they want and still stay slim and trim and gaunt. You'll find me where every little thing I taste won't end up showing on my waist, or worse, behind me. Somewhere overindulging is divine. if their waistlines aren't bulging, why then, oh, why does mine? If bluebirds wait as much as I, we hope they never really learn to fly. Learn to fly. Thank you. Thank you.
I want to tell you, I got a letter from home. It's from Ma. And she says everybody's fine. Pa's fine. My cousin, the veterinarian's fine. She says Pa went hunting with my cousin. Yeah. I'm real surprised, because you know how afraid of guns Pa is. She says here that when Pa was hunting, boy, her handwriting's sure getting hard to read. I can't tell if that's an O or an I. Well, if it's an O, Pa shot himself. Now that we're all senior citizens, we want to tell you what it feels like. I got the blues, blues, I got the blues, 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 blues.
I got the senior citizen blues. No one would call it good news. Some say it's a curse, 'cause it only gets worse. I got the senior citizen blues. I'm losing my hair, my teeth ain't all there. I'm putting on pounds that show. And lately it's tough getting off of my duff. I ain't got no get up and go, go, go. I meet a nice dame, can't remember her name or the number that I should phone. And that's kinda sad, but I really get mad when I cannot remember my own. I got the senior citizen blues. No one would call it good news. Some say it's a curse, 'cause it only gets worse. I got the senior citizen blues. I get lots of gas when it all comes to pass. It's difficult to endure. The doctor has said that it's all in my head, but the air seems a little less pure, less pure. My plumbing is loose down in my old caboose. I stay near the John all day. The juice of the prune keeps me going till noon. That's the senior citizen way. I just can't do what I want to now. In fact, some things I've forgotten how. Oh Lord above, please help me lose those senior citizen life without booze. Those senior citizen blues. Senior citizen blues. Thank you.
Thank you for being such a warm audience. Before we sing our final number, one of our favorites, my cousin, the veterinarian, he said, never let an audience go home without leaving them with a thought to carry them on the road of life. And he gave me this one to pass on to you. Any married man should forget his mistakes. There's no point in two people remembering them.
Two eyes was blue, but oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal, my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen
My gal,
my old gal? If she's the girl you saw in Canada, hey? Her measurements change,
'cause we're in
metric now, and holy cow, sounds like she is really strange. a centimeter shorter than a meter and a quarter. Every millimeter of her is in working order. Has anybody seen my gal, my gal? She's a centimeter shorter than a meter and a quarter, and I ought to know 'cause I've explored her. Has anybody seen my gal? My old gal. Now if you're really short and a meter and a quarter is too tall for you, remember the rule you learned in school and multiply by 2.2. Oh, what moves, oh, what gams, I love all her kilograms. Has anybody seen my gal? What she wears, no one cares, cultivating her hectares. Has anybody seen my gal? We all need a gentle breeze to cool her Celsius degrees. Has anybody seen my gal? My old gal. Now if it's inches and feet or centimeter, we're nobody's fool. 'Cause she's got 2 left feet, but oh so sweet. Hey, you should see her gigajoules. Does she fend off all the rascals using all her kilopascals? Has anybody seen my little meter and a quarter, I mean? Has anybody seen my gal with a calculator? Has anybody seen my